There's a truth that sits quietly in the back of every mind, waiting for its moment to be realized. A truth that, when embraced, changes everything. It's simple, yet profound. You are who you decide to be. This isn't about circumstance. It's not about your past. It's not even about what others say you are. It's about what you declare yourself to be, right now, in this moment. Because the truth is, you are not defined by what has happened to you. You are defined by what you choose to become. And right now, you have the power to choose. Most people will spend their lives trying to fit into a mold. They'll let the world tell them who they are, what they can be, what they deserve. They'll live according to someone else's story. Or worse, they'll live according to their own fear. But there are others, the few, the relentless, who wake up to the undeniable truth that they are the authors of their own lives. Those who are unstoppable don't ask for permission. They don't wait for the world to give them a sign. They decide who they are, and then they become it. No excuses, no hesitations. The moment they make that decision, they become forces of nature. The moment they decide who they are, the world has no choice but to move out of their way. The key to becoming unstoppable is not how hard you work. It's who you decide to be. This is not about what you think you can achieve. This is about claiming your own identity. Stop thinking of yourself as just another person, or just a dreamer, or just trying. Those words are limits you've allowed others, or yourself, to place on you. You're not just anything. You're something far more powerful than that. The moment you understand that your identity is in your hands, you realize that your potential is limitless. But before you can break through, you must first make the most important decision you will ever make. Who are you? Are you a victim of your circumstances, or are you a warrior for your dreams? Are you someone who is waiting for the perfect opportunity, or are you someone who creates those opportunities with your own hands? Are you just another person in the crowd, or are you a leader, destined to change the course of history? The answer to these questions doesn't lie in your past, your failures, or your doubts. It lies in the choice you make today. The men and women who changed the world, the ones who became unstoppable, were not born with an advantage. They weren't given something the rest of us weren't. They simply made a decision. I will not accept anything less than greatness. I will not settle for average. I will not be swayed by fear or doubt or the opinions of others. Think about the legends. Steve Jobs, Thomas Edison, Marie Curie, Maya Angelou. They were not born into certainty. They were not handed success, but they knew who they were, and they carried that knowing with them in every step they took. They didn't ask for permission. They didn't wait for signs. They decided, and then they acted like their vision was already real. So, how do you decide who you are? How do you tap into that power? You begin with clarity. Most people never achieve greatness because they lack clarity. They're drifting, unsure of what they want or who they want to be. Clarity isn't just about setting goals. It's about defining your identity. Who are you becoming? What is the essence of your being? What do you stand for? What does your soul crave to create, to contribute, to change? When you define who you are with unshakable certainty, your actions will no longer be guided by fear or doubt. They will be fueled by the fire of your purpose. But clarity alone won't make you unstoppable. Clarity is only the map. The next step is commitment. Commitment is what separates the dreamers from the doers. You see, anyone can have a vision, but very few will follow through with the discipline, the sacrifices, and the relentless pursuit of their goals. To become unstoppable, you must commit to your vision and to yourself without reservation. Commitment means you show up every day, no matter how hard it gets. It means you don't back down, even when the path is unclear. It means you refuse to quit when the world tells you to. It means you are all in. People talk about motivation, but motivation is fleeting. It's an emotional spark, a temporary surge. Commitment is the fire that burns long after the spark fades. Motivation will come and go, but commitment is what sustains you through the valleys, through the moments of doubt, through the inevitable struggles. When you commit to your vision, you commit to your own greatness. You decide to make it inevitable. You decide that no matter what life throws at you, you will keep moving forward. And that commitment will fuel you in ways you never thought possible. But even with clarity and commitment, there is one more thing that you must learn: resilience. The road to greatness is never linear. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, failures. The ones who are unstoppable are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fail and get up again and again, each time stronger, smarter, and more determined. Failure is not your enemy. It is your teacher. You must train yourself to see failure not as a signal to quit, but as a sign that you are pushing boundaries. If you are not failing, you are not growing. So, embrace it, learn from it, adjust, evolve. Resilience means bouncing back stronger every time life knocks you down. And remember, being unstoppable isn't about doing it alone. Even the most legendary figures had mentors, partners, and a network of people who believed in their vision. Surround yourself with the right people, those who challenge you, support you, and remind you of your greatness when you forget. As you decide who you are, you'll encounter resistance. The world will try to break you. People will doubt you. You'll doubt yourself. But these moments are the tests of your resolve. The more you decide, the stronger you become. The more you act like the person you've decided to be, the more unstoppable you will become. This is where the magic happens. When you fully embody the person you have decided to be, the world begins to bend around you. Opportunities appear where there were none. Doors open that you never saw before. You begin to attract what you need because you are aligned with the energy of who you are meant to be. So, decide today. Decide who you are. Not who you think you should be, not who others want you to be. Decide the version of yourself that is destined for greatness, the one who cannot be stopped. Then, act like it, speak like it, move like it. And soon, the world will have no choice but to recognize you as the force you were always meant to be. Because once you decide who you are, once you make that decision with your whole heart, nothing will stand in your way. You are unstoppable. You are a force of nature. Now go prove it.